Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is just a normal, regular process video, and I am going to be using this sketch. Now, the sketches that I have been using lately has been from Paper Issues. They did a 31-day sketch challenge where every day they released a sketch, and I kind of let them all just kind of pile up, and then I'm going back and looking at the ones that I would want to use or be able to use, to follow pretty loosely or pretty closely like I did here. Obviously, you guys know that I absolutely love doing sketches. I have my own sketchbooks, all of that, and those are all linked down below in the description. I am working on volume number 4, so if you have not gotten any of the volumes from my sketchbooks in the last 2 years, they're all linked down below for you to purchase. Pretty simple and easy to use and just print out, and I like to use sketches in general. So what I'm doing here is that my title is going to be up in that corner, and then my picture is going to be down in the bottom and all of that fun stuff, and it follows it actually pretty closely. I am very close to this. I do add some different sprinkles and that kind of stuff just because that's me in that section of my world of Scrappy World. So what I am using is that this collection is starting to get to the point where I don't have enough of it left, and I'm gonna have to pull out the next winter collection that I've got from HipKit, and I'm getting to the point where HipKit's no longer gonna be in my mouth to say, hey, I've got it here and I'm gonna use it, because I'm getting to the point where there's not much left of HipKit in my stash or in my layout, like my stash to be able to pull out. So that means either A, you may see me start buying them, or I just keep using what I do have and whittle down on my stash while I only get in collections. I am buying collections that I know for a fact that I'll use versus just buying them because, they came out and it was one of my favorite person, like designers or whatever. Not that I don't love their designs, but it's that point of like I'm trying to whittle what I do have first before I do anything else. So I am going to actually add way more layering to this than what you see, and I do it a little bit differently for the embellishment side, but my photo goes in the same side, my title goes where it's supposed to be or where it is on the sketch. And I'm just, going through the motions of making sure that everything looks good. I am distressing all of the layouts as we go. And then when I am off camera, I think I do it off camera because I don't think I do it on camera. But off camera, I do make sure that I use my black doodling pen that I use on anything else that I've ever doodled on, I guess. I make sure that all the lines around the pattern papers are there. So I am going to back up this photo piece on top of this section that you see here that is part of the paper. I don't like, or I wanted the gap so that I can place things underneath. And the best way to do that is to physically back the photo in between the things that I'm using, so in between the layers. So I did a bunch of layers here, and then I put it with the other two below, if that makes sense. Or at least watch the screen and you can see what I'm talking about. So here I am going to make this little section here with my title. I do go off camera to get my title, but I'm using the alphabets that came with this collection for my title. And then pretty much just embellishments throughout. Now I'm getting embellishments are very loosely, not being I don't have a lot anymore of that. That's why I said this is getting pretty close to where I just won't be able to do anything. I think I have one more layout. I'm going to try to get the last set of this photo. Now this photo is my title is going to be called Being Taken Away. And it was literally when you go to these Fasching parades, if you've never been to one before, what they do is they get the crowd that's along the way involved. and they just pick on you, literally pick on you. And for this one took me a whole block down the way. Like, they physically wouldn't let me go. I had to get away. And when I came back, KJ was crying up a storm that her mommy got taken away. And so that is why my title is Being Taken Away, because I figured that fits it with this picture. And it was funny because I was trying hard to get away from them, and the European blocks are a little bit different than what our blocks are. So I was a good 2, maybe 3 blocks away, and I had to come back and I had to figure out exactly where I was at in the slew of all these. And I had to call my friend Steph, that with who I was with, and call her and be like, hey, look out for me. Like, I'm not finding you guys. I hope I didn't go too far. And I didn't realize how far they actually took me down the road for this. So she snapped this photo as I'm being taken away, and my daughter going to town on crying because, oh my God, mom's being taken away. I'm never going to come back. And she was something else that day. But this is the second to the last set of photos, I think, for this Fasching, for this parade. I have another one that you're going to see me use, and I'm going to try to knock that one out as well, because I don't have much left of the Fasching parades, and I want to finish those up so I don't have to, pretty much deal with that, because I keep forgetting that I have to do, or that I have these left. Not that I have to do them, that I have them left of being in Europe. I've got 2 trips left. The Fasching parades is one set. I have my London photos left to do, and then I've got Heidelberg, Germany left to do. And so I want to try to knock out some of them this year, while still trying to make sure that I try to get caught up on my daughter's everyday life, and, all of my everyday life, and, all those little things I'm trying to get caught up while I'm working on getting done with Europe. I did a really good job and a really good chunk while I was not teaching full time, when I was still finishing up my bachelor's degree, my certification to be a teacher. I was able to knock out a lot more layouts than I do now, because, filming and taking care of the kids and all of that stuff. And then Kaylin's soccer league, it's, been a lot for me to make sure that I can be consistently taking out photos. Now, Kaylin's back in, as we speak. Kaylin has already done 2 tournaments, or as this goes up, I should say. As I'm filming this, she's only at 1, but by the time this goes up, she's had 2 tournaments, and she's back for the spring season. The season has started. When we do all that other different stuff, that's all getting done. And then on top of it, her practices and some of the games are going to be during the week now. She made the AB honor roll for the first semester, so she's been trying to keep her grades up in that. And we just got done doing pretty much a full week of learn from home, work from home, because of the weather and the snow that we actually got for the state of Georgia in our area and all that. And it went out really well. Went very well. Kaylin got all her work done. I got a lot of work done for school. Called, parents, did all that stuff that we needed to do, help the kids out. It was a really good week. So when I'm filming this, I am going back that following Monday, because we've been off a whole week. So when I done all these filmings, it was the week of Martin Luther King that week, and I did all of that there. So you can tell there I'm about 2 weeks ahead of schedule, which I do like, because just in case if things get busy, I'm not necessarily scrambling to try to get things done. That's on my channel. So here's the sequence. Oh, my lovely Spiegel Mom Scraps. I miss her so much. She has stopped the sequence mixes, but she still has her shop for other things. But I certainly miss, and I'm going to miss once I run out. But I'm trying not to hoard, but I am hoarding at the same time. I don't know. I'm going to miss it. So here I am, I'm just sprinkling them and gluing where they land. And then I do come in with my black splatter pen. That is also linked down below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I do upload typically between 2 to 3 times a week, design teams, collaborations, all of the fun stuff. Make sure that if you're new, to hit that like and subscribe button. All of my regular ones, welcome. I'm so glad you're back to watch my video today. And then here's the black splatter pens. Those are linked down below because I always get asked all the time. They are Liquitex. They are my favorite, and that is what I use all the time, the black and the white, and it's the broad tipped. The still shots are here. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.